got your glasses on and you got your mask on. Yep. So here we are driving around the neighborhood, and this whole strip mall is closed except for the dollar store. I ended up stopping there on our way home from Walmart. They were only open until 1 or 2, I believe, and at the time that we were driving, this was 11:15 to 12. So we were gonna go on to Walmart to buy a couple more supplies before the whole lockdown. And Dick's Sporting Goods, nobody really is shopping Dick's Sporting Goods. That's actually a closed store right now. The GameStop was, surprisingly they were open, but they were closing early as well to get some of those employees home where they're going to be safe and healthy. Okay, so here we are again at the game room. I have a second game here that I highly recommend if we are under quarantine or some kind of lockdown and there's an outbreak out there that we're trying to stay away from the bugs and we're just hunkering down at home. So let me flip this camera so you guys can see. And also for the sake of this video, I am gonna start from the very beginning just so you have an idea what this game is about. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to be challenging, actually not a challenge, more like what you guys would recommend. So I'm gonna put a list of people down at the end of this video so you guys can actually do this video and we'll start a chain. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. I'm gonna flip the camera and let's go. Alright guys, so what we have is 7 Days to Die, and we'll start a new game. You can download a lot of characters online as a downloadable content, but I downloaded the Walking Dead characters. I like Michonne a lot, so we'll go with her since this is just the start of a new game, and we'll call this game Fit 2. We'll begin. The game just feels like how should I say it? It's just like Minecraft, but better than Minecraft. The game is not pixelated. This game originated to the PC and has been ported into the Xbox game, and I think it also is on PS4. This came out with a physical copy as well, but as of this time, if you guys are on lockdown, most stores will be closed. So I highly suggest if you have PSN, I would get this through PSN or the Xbox Live. Anyway, we start off here. Whoops, sorry about that. I like to put all of this stuff inside except for the torch because we like using the torch. Anyway, let's start collecting some rocks. If you guys take a look on your left side, that is where your stamina bar is and also your life bar. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just collecting some plant fibers, and also get some small rocks or stones. And by the way guys, this game is the multiplayer capability is available. People can actually join your game, and you could also join other people's and help them out build or save. Well, what's great about the game is if you join, let's say you have a friend and you join his game, you could actually save whatever you built in the game that your friend has and revisit it when he logs on again to play in that map that he's created. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so now if you look in the bottom here, there's bars, and as you can see I have my torch there. We're gonna take out the torch, and if you focus on the upper right side, it's telling you to create a bedroll. Now the bedroll is basically your save point, or if you die from getting killed by zombies. This is a post-apocalyptic game, and you know, it's all about survivability in the wild, and you know, building up and creating a fortress like so you can survive zombie hordes. Now the game's main mechanics is in the very beginning of the title, 7 days to die. Obviously you have 7 days to survive the zombie horde that is going to attack you. So right now this is my first day, since it's the very beginning, and as soon as it hits that 7 day, zombie starts to arrive and attack whatever you have built. um, Depending on how well you have your compound, I should say, or your place, how well defended that is, that would determine your survivability. So right now we'll craft a bedroll, which is right over here. We'll click on that. Sometimes all of these things here, I like to put them in my favorites, so I just press the right button to put them in my favorites. So it's wood frame, because those are all going to be your very beginners things that you can build. Campfire, arrow, your bow, because you are going to be following whatever that clue is. If this is your first time playing this game, you have to follow those little quests on the upper right side. So right now we're gonna do that, and we'll create the bedroll. If you go through the favorites here, all of the things that you need to create from the very beginning would be there. So it's listed, and you don't have to, you know, keep searching for it. I actually have a game here that already has, I think it's over 200 days. And I've been playing this game since last year, guys. So, you know, these are just cool games that you can play during an outbreak and you're just at home and you're stuck. Anyway, we're going to place the bedroll, because when you die, that is where you're going to be respawning. So we'll go and go through our backpack here, and we're just going to place it on the ground. You hit the left trigger and it just places it for you. And now there will be another quest that is gonna pop up. Also, since this is a survivability type of thing, or type of deal game, you are going to get hungry. And when you do get hungry, you need food. And if you're hungry, your stomach's gonna start rumbling, and it's gonna start attracting zombies that is around the vicinity if they hear that stomach rumbling. So what you need to do is you feed yourself, and if you're thirsty, you start to become parched, and you need to actually get some water. So this is where this water comes in handy. You want to put that into your slot there, but we won't have any use for it at this time. Let's go browse through how big this map is. Guys, this is an open world, so you can actually invite people. Since I picked up local game, people could actually join me in this game, but look how big this map is. That little tiny thing there is where we're at. And there's a huge open world map that you can still explore. So before we start exploring, I'm going to make some stone axe. I'll make one. By the way, the things that you make here they have durability. So that depends on you know, how well made they are. But the more you make, the more your the durability gets better, and eventually I think there is like this one is normal color. As you can see, it's light brown on the lower, on the bottom of the screen. It's brown. That's kind of like standard. And eventually there will be purple color, which is epic, and then there's gold, which is legendary, and they don't break. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of options. Alright, so now it's asking us to create some plant fiber clothing. So thanks to what we have been doing earlier, we can just create some of those, but we got to exit out of here, go through clothing, make some fiber hood, some gloves to meet the quests, and plant shoes. So now we go through the character here. As you guys can see, you can press the right thumbstick button, and it'll equip that item that you had created for your character, and it'll start equipping, and it'll equip and equip. There we go. So Michonne is now, she's got somewhat a pretty good protection from the elements. Alright, so now it's asking us to make a wooden club. So let's go ahead and make some wooden club. We'll go under weapons, click on the wooden club, and we'll go ahead and equip the wooden club. So it's fairly simple, guys. I mean, these beginning stuff is simple to follow. The instructions are easy. You know, you just need to farm and gather some materials to create and make things. So we're gonna go make a bow. Let's make at least about 20 arrows for now. You can make more than what you already have. Oh, I need some more rocks. So we've got the bow, we just need to make some arrows. You can use the stone axe to break down some trees for more wood. You could actually break some rocks too. As you guys can see on the lower right side, I'm getting some rocks and also some brown things. Those are actually iron. So now, guys, iron is one of those essential things that you need to start making some metallic items, such as pickaxe, some actual fire axe, and you can use those. They're higher quality, so you can break rocks a lot better with a pickaxe, and also, you know, break down trees with the actual axe. There's sorts of things that you can get at around 12 as well, or like the daytime here is going through like that. At around 12 there is a supply plane that actually drops the supply, and you have to look for them. Sometimes they drop it in the water, so that kind of like is annoying for some reason, because you have to swim, and you know, if it's deep underwater you kind of have to pace yourself so you don't drown. Anyway, let's make some wooden arrows. 48. I don't need 48. I'll make, right now we'll just make 20 to, you know, for hunting and protecting ourselves. But we'll equip the bow. In order to use the arrows on your bow, I think you have to press X, or actually, is it X? Oh, it's B. You press B to load it up. So it's asking us to make a wood frame. Now, all the builds in this game requires wooden frame from the very beginning. So we'll go ahead and you can actually press square to get inside your satchel or your bag. And some basic stuff, and let's make some wooden frames. Let's make at least 10. While that's making, let's gather some more rocks. I mean, it's fairly easy to follow if you guys think about it, but you know, I hope this game is interesting to you guys. It's pretty okay, you know, like one of those games that you can sometimes I just scrap this. Ooh, no, don't want to throw it. You want to scrap those items so you can reuse it, because it still has rocks, and you know. Alright, let's make some more. We need some more stone axes, so I'll make another one. You'll notice here, guys, that when you make one, it says number 2. Earlier it was 1. It means that the more you make it, the more higher the quality is. And in this game, there are prefabricated houses that you can improve. So look, we found one that we can actually improve and basically solidify. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of spikes here. You don't want to get close to that because you will get poked and you'll start bleeding. So let's open this up. Doors unlocked. See what's in the oven. Oh, look at that. You can use cooking pot to boil water so you don't go thirsty. There you go. Let's see the wooden. We'll place that on here. See, what I like to do is I will use this wooden axe to kind of fix up the door. And then, to protect myself from zombies, I would actually place one of... Hey, what happened? Oh, I gotta destroy this annoying thing. Can't be there. And we can put that there as a secondary protection. And as you guys can see, there's another opening here. See that? You could actually fix that if you have one of these. And as long as you have the material, you can actually refix a house, an entire house, the way you want it to be fixed. See? For the sake of this, we'll put the light here so it's not so dark while we're working, even though it's morning time. So, as you guys can see, it's letting you see that you do not have iron to make anything in this place, you know, harder. So as of this time, we just have wood. So there we go. I would pick these up and place another one here. This is really bad because there's windows over here. So I don't like windows, but you can break them for parts as well and material. Go, and we'll pick this up and we will replace those with these so we do not waste any wooden materials. Everything has its uses. But let's make some campfire here so we can finish the quest. It only requires some small stones, and we finally created it, and we'll put it here. And since this is where the stove, we'll just put that there. And now you have passed the survival guideline. So basically whatever you learned from creating things, you can put to use as you survive longer in this game. So I will end this video over here, guys, and hopefully you guys can try this at home, and you know, hopefully you get to enjoy this game. I do have multiple games in this and of this game that I already have saved, but I'm gonna end the video here, and I will go jump over to the list of people that I kind of want to ask what they will my fellow YouTubers, my friends, what they would recommend as games for an outbreak and lockdown such as we're having now. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright guys, so that is 7 Days to Die. I hope you enjoyed that video, and hopefully you guys check this game out. It is very good. As soon as you start to progress, you know, it gets a little bit better and gets a little bit more challenging. But before I end the video, guys, if you take a look at my right side here, now these guys are my fellow YouTubers. These guys are my friends here. Guys, if you see your name here, I just want to know, what game would you recommend in a lockdown situation? Then there's an outbreak going on around the world. What would you suggest? What type of game, or what is the game that you would recommend to our fellow gamers out there who are stuck at home just like we are? So with that being said, I will end this video here. If this is your first time in my channel, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also hit that subscribe button to show me some love and support. Until then guys, see ya.